Okay. Let's go to the Safari Zone, where I last saved. Also, what do you have? Fusion Instance. It increases the attract fused wild Pokemon. We don't need to worry about that. Honey? Yeah, I'll get that, because that might be necessary. I think it's actually necessary for a side quest. And then the Safari Souvenir? I need this for a reason, but I don't remember what it is. Shockingly, it's not for strength. They kind of took that out of this. Actually, I think I know what I need. I need the honey for, and I can't do it because I don't have a flying type. Great. Okay, never mind. Let's just go into the Safari Zone now. See what we have in store for ourselves. Yes, I would like to join. We're gonna, before I hunt around for Pokemon, I am just gonna go straight and get Surf, because that's more necessary for me. And also, if I see any wild items, I'm gonna go for them too. But I know the way to the Surf TM, or HM, I guess. Ooh, a Glupod. I don't like Gloom, and I believe that'd be a grass water type, which isn't bad typing. But I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna have to say no to that. I don't really want it, because it's kind of not worth it. I don't like Gloom. Wimpod's fine and all, but not Fuse the Gloom. It's not really worth it in that regard. Because it's going to be like a combination of a physical and special attacker, but the grass type isn't going to do much, and there's not enough physical attacks to really defend it for the grass type side. Now that's kind of worth getting, I'm not even going to lie. Yeah, I'll catch it. I can't believe this just showed up. Well. Oh no. I'm going to tell you, I never use the bait or the rocks because it never works. I feel like it does nothing. No! Come on. You're bloody Torterra. You're a normal ground type. You're basically a Diggersby, but better and less creepy. Yeah, people have a particular nickname for the Diggersby. I'm not going to say it, because I'd get in trouble on Twitch, I'm sure. But I'm just letting you know it exists. Well, I don't want to add it to my party. I'm going to store it to the PC. But what shall I name it is the question. Let's see. I kind of just liked Happy Mountain. You know what? Just Happy Mountain. I don't know why. Well, I know. Yes. Happy Mountain. That was just funny to me. Now, what else? I wonder what else we'd run into. Because it's also nighttime technically here, so... What else is going to show up, I wonder? Nah. Anything fuses with Squirtle's immediate no from me. I don't know of anything fuses with Squirtle I'd be interested in. I'm probably one of the few people who is a massive Squirtle hater, but I really am. It's the worst starter of Gen 1. Now I'll stand on that hill. It's a pretty bad hot take of mine, but I don't care. It's not my least favorite water starter, I'll say that. It's not. It's just my least favorite starter of Generation 1. That's where my annoyance comes from. Because, like, I don't see any use. I don't like tanky Pokemon. I'm not a tanky player. So, therefore, I'm not crazy. I'd say that the best tank I like using is, well, Snorlax. A Flayon? I think that's a Flaffy and an Espeon, eh? That makes it electric, psychic. Their weaknesses are ground, bug, ghost, and dark. You know what? But you'd be a good special attacker. Sure. Can't guarantee I'll use you. Holy crap. A critical catch. I'll take it. Even though this isn't a real Nuzlocke, I've kind of been following the real Nuzlocke rules. Okay. Yenna! Hello, bud. How's it going? I just caught myself a newer Pokemon. Happy to see you, bud. I hope you're resting well after the stream. I think I'm gonna try not to. Never mind. I don't know. I'm gonna store that in the PC, but. But yeah, how you doing, bud? I hope you're doing well. Whew, we're not an ad, are we? Oh, your brain is amazing. There's no way I could remember all those Pokemon combinations. Yeah, I am a bit addicted to Pokemon myself. Yeah, I'm a bit too addicted to it. I know it way too well. But I don't know if I've ever asked you, Yenna. But what is your favorite Pokemon then? 'Cause I don't think I have asked you before. Not even in your streams. What's a name? I mean, I guess the simpler thing would I just name it Yenna, who just came in, but darn it, I'm stumped on a name. Sorry if the song gets annoying, by the way. It can they just have it loop for like the 3 seconds. Okay, it's electricity and psychic. You know what? Oh, tough. I love Eevee, Mew, Starter, Charmander, Core. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's totally fair. Mind Shock. There we go. That's a good one. Honestly, I'm fairly basic myself. I mean, my favorite is just Snorlax. Now, if I went deeper, I would go in my top 6, but Mind Shock is on. Thank you. I appreciate that. A Driftlike. Okay, so that is a Mantike and a Drifloon. That is Ghost Flying. No, thank you. Yeah, no, I make a big deal about nicknaming my Pokemon sometimes. I do also have a point redeem to allow viewers to nickname as well. Oh my gosh. A Polypee. Huh. Now here's the thing. I'd want to catch this. But when it fully evolves, it's going to be a water flying and not a water fairy. And I would want water fairy more than water flying. Feeling good though, thank you. A little tired, but good. How are you? I'm doing pretty well. This is more all I've got on the docket today myself. What is it? Crap. Is your voice doing well after the stream? Like, your throat doing well? Resting that up a bit at least? Because I hope you're doing that at least. I'm gonna have to say no, I'm sorry. Couldn't help it. Because I feel like one of the most important parts of a streamer is their voice. It's very, very important. Which is me personally. I kind of make a big deal about when people play games on live streaming. I'm an ad, sorry, 1 second. Oh, you know what, you're fine. It's all good. I didn't think about ads at all. Whoops. Darn it, I even have a warning to let me know ads is on. And I forgot. No. We get Surf. Yay. Let's see. Let's switch you around. Oh, now it tells me ads are going on. Okay, so it must have been a 3-minute ad then. That's exactly what happened. You're close to evolving, bud. You're so bloody close. You just need 2 more levels. That's all you need. I forgot about you, Ivar. You need 10 more levels, I believe. Yeah, I think you'll be there. I forgot about Ghost Freak. You need 4 more levels. You're fully evolved. You need, I think, 2 more levels. And you're fully evolved as well. Okay, pretty proud. I forgot how good my team actually looked. I really did. Well, now we just go around looking for items. Oh, never mind. No, we don't. I know there's a quest I can do in here. Yeah, let's go back in. Gotta go find some items and stuff. Starting to not like this theme. I'm starting to not like this theme song at all. It's giving me like flashbacks to like a specific game, but I don't know what. A Zulucha! Zubat Halucha, huh? That'd be poison flying, huh? Oh, hello, Jacob. How's it going, bud? Currently in the Savari zone right now, so not much to report. I've only caught 2 Pokemon in here so far. There's a lot of fusions with the evolutions here. But yeah, I've been here every day, definitely. Yeah, absolutely. Aw, darn. So yeah, so far I've only caught 2 Pokemon here. It was a Happiny fused with a Torterra, and it was a Flaffy fused with an Espeon. So that's all I've caught here so far. Not too much to report. Not much has gone on. Okay. I do like that sprite, but I don't like Azumarill that much. There's a side quest I have to complete here as well. I have to go all the way to the east and find that. You know what? That thought it was Deoxys for a second. No, you can't get your hopes up that high. I've only run into 1 legendary this whole time. And it was someone who had a Raikou fused with like a, yeah, it was Raikou fused with something else, and I don't remember. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no, because when it fully evolves, no, it'd be a dragon water type, wouldn't it? Nah. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, I haven't run into any wild legendaries encounters. Like, the encounters have been wild, but they haven't been legendary. Soft sand, okay. What are we doing? Hold up now. It is my favorite starter. Yeah, I'll catch it. I can't deny my favorite starter. The only time I would deny it if it was fused with a Squirtle. Never mind, it's not happening. Are we gonna see anything crazy in here? Heart scale, nice. Heartstone, okay. I wish it was still a Heartstone, but... Alright, let's see a shadow. What's this gonna be? I hope I don't get caught in a loop. Welcome back, Iana. Holy cow! That looks so cool. But yeah, welcome back, Iana. I forgot our conversation left off on. Yeah, I know, it's a cool one. It is a cool one though. Oh, a critical catch! I just caught it. Nice. Wonderful. Oh. Well then. Uh, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be genuine. I like this one the most, for sure. I like this one the most. But I kinda like this one. It's not good, but it doesn't look bad. Oh crap, I'm trying to remember what our conversation was before the mean ad breaks were. I think I was just talking about the importance of a streamer's voice. And I hope you're taking good care of it. Because I know, in my opinion, a streamer's voice is maybe the most important part of a live stream. Whew, boy. What we nicknaming this one, though? That's the hard part. Oh, the other one was cute, but the one you chose looks like a warrior Pokemon. Exactly, yeah. Yeah. That's more what I went for with this one. The funny thing is, I could change it at any time if I wanted to. So, like, if I am tired of this one, and the game. Yeah? Okay. What we picking? What we picking? Let's see. Let's see. I don't want to do Kurama. That's so boring. Oh no, I can't think of it. Who's someone who used multiple swords? Oh, this music's gonna get annoying too. You know what? We're going basic. Arthur. We went basic. Oh crap. Oh my gosh. I don't, the worst part, you know what? You know what? Thank you, Zex. My voice is doing surprisingly well. The slides are helping, and I'm on complete vocal rest between streams, so it's all good. Oh, that's good to hear. I'm very happy you're taking care of it, because the amount of, you know, how can you have the nickname of Yinna the Yapper if you can't yap, you know? Aww. You know, it just wouldn't work out right. You know, you gotta keep the nickname going. Hey, Bubba Lurkin. Oh, much appreciated, Tommy. I appreciate it. Very, very much. A pail. No, thank you. But yeah, I really appreciate the lurk very much. Silent laugh. Yeah. No, I think you'd also technically, if your voice was lost for a bit or something and you weren't yapping. Oh, I didn't mean to put it on, but I'm kind of happy I did. If you stopped yapping or whatever, you'd have to take it out of the tags of your stream because it'd be lying. What the heck? No. Oh crap, there's gonna be so many wild encounters here, and there's gonna be so many Woosire. I don't want Woosire. What are you gonna be? What are you gonna be fused with? I'm even more disappointed. I'm trying to think of what else I can say. I guess I'd say I'd highly recommend this game if you ever want to learn a lot about Pokemon, at least learn their Pokemon names. Or just want to see fun fusions like that. Some of them get kind of cursed. Don't look up anything fused with the Miltank if you want to keep your sanity. Don't do it. Oh, garbage, there's so many chins. Oh my, so I think that's a poison steel type. That looks so metal. That looks so cool. Please? No, you can't do this. I want this one. I want this one really bad. No. No, it fled. It ran. I can't believe it happened. I'm trying to remember other things off the top of my head. It came towards me in the street. I wouldn't know whether to run away or embrace it. I know, right? The only bad part about that Pokemon is actually the fact that it was fused with the like, not like as an insult, but it was fused with the garbage bag Pokemon, so it would probably smell atrocious. Like, it would not smell good. That's what I really gotta say. Like, it would smell awful. I didn't notice its legs or nails. Now that's cool. Yeah, unfortunately, an actual stanky Pokemon. That's exactly what it would have been. But yeah. So yeah, I caught you. I'd keep it on the garden. Yeah, no, keep it in the garden, exactly. Keep it as a weird scarecrow thing. That's what I would do. Where are you at? It said you were put in box 1. Now I want to see where you went. Where are you at, bud? Oh, there you are. Wonder what your other... You didn't have any other sprites, did you? I'd keep it in there. You know, if this one wasn't as pretty as it is, I would use this one. But this is really pretty. The fan-made game you're talking... Yeah, this is the fan-made game I was talking about. Exactly. So many Pokemon fan fusions. It's impressive. Pokemon Infinite Fusion. It's really nice to look at. Yeah. By the way, here's one of the Pokemon I caught, Jacob. I didn't get to show you before, but there you go. The Flaffy with an Espeon, which honestly I'm kind of tempted to get. Like, I'm very tempted to use it myself. Because it... Okay. Who is my current team? Okay, so we get Fire Ground, Steel Psychic, Dragon Ground, Ghost Poison, Water Normal, and Fighting Dark. I don't have any... I'm not gonna... Okay. I gotta think this through. I'm tempted... If I have to get rid of one, it'd be Ghost Freak. Yeah, no, a lot happened. Yeah. Yeah, no, I caught some good ones. Okay. I've had Ghost Freak for a very long time. But Ghost Freak cannot fight the reason why I even throw it out there. I think Ghost Freak is about to go into the Hall of Fame, and then I'm bringing in that Flaffy Espeon. Because that's going to be a special attack monster. Because that's going to be a beast. Man, some of them look wild. Oh, I know! Some of them are crazy. I'm trying to see, what is like the... I forgot about that one. I forgot about that one completely. What does he look like? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand any of it. But it's fine. I forgot about that. Who was in my Hall of Fame again? Why are you in my Hall of Fame? Get out of here. You didn't do anything. You stay out of my Hall of Fame. Yeah, no, this is unfortunate. Wait, did I just actually leave my starter here? I did. I didn't even put my starter in the Hall of Fame. That's great. I don't really have... I was gonna say something, I forgot. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I had to take Ghost Freak out because Ghost Freak kind of sucked. Talk about Ghost... Oh, look. You gotta understand. Ghost Freak was not pulling his weight at all. I had no choice. Holy crap, and that's the nature? Yeah, no, this is the better choice. This is significantly a better choice. Yeah, no, goodbye, Ghost Freak. Hardly knew ya. My gosh. I typically don't worry too much about natures, because basically for those who don't know, a Pokemon's nature essentially has, can have one stat. Like if, okay, let me show an example, I guess, just because it'd be kind of confusing for those who don't know. He looks like a tentacle. I mean, yeah, no, he does. The funny thing is, I actually chose his default sprite over his actual good sprite. So for those who don't know what a nature is, this one is a modest nature. And if you look at the text here, the attack is basically highlighted in blue. And the special attack is highlighted in red. The blue referring to that you will have less stat growth in the attack, or in the blue text, and then special attack will have more growth because it's red. But then other ones have different based ones. It's a bit weird because they weren't around forever. Keiki will overpick. No, he's fine. Keiki's fine. Keiki knows what's best for Keiki. He can handle it. Ice Beam. What do I want to give you? This is gonna be a scary Pokemon, by the way. Like, it's gonna be real scary. Can you learn Drain Kiss out of curiosity? Darn, you can't. Wait, hold up, wait a minute. Why can you learn Drain Kiss? Who's the strongest Pokemon? Yeah, I'd say my strongest Pokemon is between two. This one right here, my buddy Rogue, and then my buddy Draxolotl. It's between these two, I'd say. Probably Drax. I'm not gonna lie, but it's a close one. I know, it's really cool. I know, it's really although, pretty soon, Frosty Slake might join them. He just gotta level up 2 more times, and I think he's gonna join them in being pretty powerful. And then Valko's here. This is on it's on PC, yeah. I forgot I already had another Espeon. You know what? I don't care. It's fine. I got a ghost type fighter. And I'm gonna have I guess a fighting type fighter. Yeah, no, I don't want to hear that. Yeah, no, Drax is, yeah, no, I won't deny Drax. Drax is, oddly enough, a Pokemon I got out of Rock Smash. That was a weird day. A very, very weird day. Also, let's go out east because... Now, have I done the grass type gym? Hold up a second. Junie. Okay, I've done the grass type gym. Wait. Is that the grass type gym? Yeah, it's the grass type gym. Yeah. Yeah, it's just on PC, yeah. I don't know how they could get it on a different console. It's just on PC. Maybe eventually they'll change it. But right now, that's all it has. Sure, I'll play with you. Arsar. Okay. That is a steel poison type. Dang, that's gonna hit so hard. As it already does. Dang, it hits like a monster. It's 8 levels below. A Drabuzz. Looks fun. I ain't played a Pokemon game since the Game Boy days. Ah, that's fair. They basically kind of used a lot of similarities from the Game Boy versions to implement it in this. So they did pretty well with it, I'd say. Falco. Dag nabbit. You darn bot loser. Get yourself out of here. Goodbye. Earthquake. Yeah, I know. I agree. L-bot indeed. About to send in Jumped On. I don't know what Pokemon that's going to be, but I'm sending out Mind Shock anyways. I know. I'm ruthless to the bots. Like, I banned them on site. Oh my gosh. I didn't even see the message. Yep, I banned it immediately. I was that quick with it. Why did I send you out there? It's fine. We're okay. It doesn't matter. Come on, Rogue Bud. What we doing? We gonna do Power Up Punch. Yeah, no, I'd highly recommend this game. You could learn a lot. You can learn a lot of new Pokemon you maybe didn't know about, and you could possibly it could also lead you to just seeing a lot of fun fan artwork and stuff like that. That's honestly more the part I enjoy, just seeing all the artwork. It's so cool. Like, I'll easily talk about my favorite fusion, and I'll mention it like every stream because I love it. Is a Pokemon named Togekiss and the Pokemon Machamp. You get Pepsi Man, and I mention it like every stream because it's so funny to me. Why is Pepsi Man in the game? Because Pepsi Man. And I love it. I went the wrong way, but I'm going the long way to the Pokemon Center. But to tell you what the message said, it was basically say, come here for more viewers, or something like that. Wasn't anything deep. Wasn't anything that was necessary to read, I would say. Because, yeah, I'll look into it. We're going to find out. I believe you just look up. So what it'll tell you is, like, download. What I did was, at least, I just looked into Google, typed in, download Pokemon Infinite Fusion, and I think it's going to take you to, like, a Discord on where you can download the files and stuff like that. That's how I got it. And it doesn't do anything to affect the computer. It worked perfectly fine. There's a few bits of other things here and there for like updates, because it does update every now and again. So you'd have to be cautious of that. But other than that, you just look on Google, download Pokemon Infinite Fusion. It'll probably take you to their Discord where to get the files, and then that's it. Because it also, in the Discord, it gives you a complete step-by-step on how to download it. We're going to replace Takedown. We don't need no physical attacks here. Physical attacks on nothing for us. Gotcha. Okay, I'm going to be lurking. Back to this. Oh, yeah. That's right. I forgot you're streaming right now. Yeah, you enjoy Witcher 3. Hope you have a good old time with it. We're going to do some Psybeam instead, actually. Waste a bit of $1,000. But it's fine. It's just 1,000 Poké Dollars. It's basically $10 in Pokemon World. Let's see. Okay, we got a good moveset. I want to get Psychic soon, but... Yes, sir. Where else we going? We going to the hotel? Yeah, that's where I want to go. Because we're about to get a good item. A really good Pokemon item. Thank you. Enough. Help. I cannot thank you enough for helping me find my Chansey back. Get my Chansey back. Chansey's forever grateful too. She wanted to give you something as a thank you gift. Chansey reached into its pocket and handed out something. A lucky egg. One of the best items in the Pokemon universe. For those who don't know, it raises your experience gain by 50%. So you can gain a lot more on whichever Pokemon you let hold it. So it's pretty good. And in fact, no. We're going to give it to you. Lucky egg. Where else are we going now? What are we doing in here? Nothing. Okay. Wait, do I have to go? Oh, I forgot I can go back here. What you got? Building Pokemon, thank you so much for returning spot. Oh, nah. I don't need any grooming. It's okay. No grooming necessary here. Where am I headed now? I can... No, I'm not going to fight you yet. I'm going to go... I guess I'm going to have to go grind a bit, actually. Go level up. Because... I want to get that, Amphareon. That's what I really want to get. Have I battled you yet, sir? I have not. I don't like your theme, by the way. It sucks to the ears. A Totorino. Ooh, well, we're using Thunderbolt. Just jobbed you out, son. You better get jobbed out some more. A Pumploo. What's this? Is it going to be Riolu and something? No. That's a Pumpkaboo and a Swablu. It's all Thunderbolt. I shouldn't have done that. I forgot. ghost type side. But static. Aha! Lucky you're just ghost flying, so it don't matter. Just a Raichu. The heck? Okay. I didn't think Raichu could get more adorable. It just got more adorable. Like, it really did. Like, it got super adorable. Oh, crap. That's fine. Like, I want that Raichu. I want that Raichu now. I want it as a plushie. Did I not buy any lemonades? Dang, nabbit. I have to use one of these. That's embarrassing. Static's not going to work on you. Ow. Luckily, I can't get paralyzed either. So it don't matter. Oh, sorry for all that noise. Alright, not the time. Well, I don't know why I said that. I think I just read what he said and forgot I read what he said in the middle of reading it. Because I have no defense of that. Well, let's heal ourselves. And go on through. There wasn't anything down here, was there? I think it's just straight up for traveling to... Yeah, it's just down there. But, however... Ooh, we got something. I just want to process this for a minute. I just want to look at it, because it's really funny just seeing this. Just seeing a roided out Axew. It's so funny to me. Why I love this game so much. I'm going to hope a Thunderbolt doesn't kill it. Okay. I can't survive a second Dragon Rage, so that's great. Crap, I always forget the Quick Ball. Why'd I throw out a Tyrant Ball? What's my problem? Why'd I do that? I thought I picked Ultra Ball. Wilson, not Valco, I guess. Just to get some experience. I meant to pick the Ultra Ball, and I did not. And I'm disappointed with myself. Come on, bud. Come on. Dang it. A Fusion Ball. Thank you, sir. I forgot about the Fusion Ball. Good. Well, I have an idea. Oh god. I know exactly what your name's going to be, actually. No, I'm not going to do that, but... Oh, hello, Vibes. How's it going, bud? Yeah, wrestling reference. I hope you're doing well. Going good. How are you? I'm doing well. I'm doing well myself. I haven't got too much to report right now. Haven't been streaming terribly long. But I'm glad to know you're doing well. As well. Oh gosh. I always forget. Like, I want to think to ask a question, and I always forget. So if you ever hear me say, oh gosh, it's just because I forgot a question I wanted to ask. Oh, thank you so much, Sea Doodle. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate the lurk very, very much. I hope you're having a good one over there. Is there anybody up here? I have not fused any Pokemon. They've all been naturally fused. Is there a question I want to ask, chat? Because I can't think of it. There's like always a question I want to ask, but I always forget. And I'm going to remember it later, obviously, because... Whoa! A noisel? I believe that's a Noivern and a Sneasel. Oh gosh, that's not good. You know, it'll be Razor Wind, that's fine. I was immediately going to be scared to regret my thoughts on that. Come on, Mind Shock, you're so close to evolving. You're really close. Psych Up? No. Nah, that's not important. Confuse Ray? Nah. Maybe I should have gotten Confuse Ray. Actually. I just got a text. Okay. I'm actually gonna. I typically wouldn't do this, but I'm gonna read this text out loud because it's funny. My mom just texted me about. I'm watching 101 Dumbest Customer Complaints, and wow, this one is hilarious. A woman brought a winter coat up to the counter and asked the clerk, "This says it is windproof. Does that mean I can go stand in a tornado and be fine?" The clerk, unsure if she was joking, suggested she shouldn't try that, so the lady just sighed angrily. I don't know how to react to that. I'm sorry your jacket is not tornado proof. I apologize that we were not able to make a metal indestructible jacket just for the sake of you surviving a tornado. I'm sorry that we were unable to make you a jacket made of bricks. Apparently that's what she wanted. Who the oh my gosh, I don't even know how to process it. I was gonna say freak, by the way, so whatever bad word he thought I was gonna say, I wasn't gonna say it. Who in the right mind would take that seriously? Apologies, was fixing something for a second, and that's pretty much it. Oh, my Tump. I'm gonna hope you don't have a grass type move. Why didn't I heal? Why did I forget to heal again? We'll just use another max potion, I guess. I do wish rebattles, refights would give me, like, a, what's it called? More money when I refought them. Okay, forget that. Okay, we're switching out because I don't want to deal with this. Valko, would you be smart to switch to? No, you would not. You would not be smart to switch to. Please do not have a bad move on you, please. Don't have a ice type. That's it. That's what I could not think of. You, I guess, Rock Slide. I cannot wait till Drax gets Earthquake. That's gonna be a very fine and happy day for me. That's gonna be real nice. I know who I want to battle. I just thought about it. You leveled up. A mini Toad. Well, we'll throw you out there. Oh, wait, it's gonna be a mini ore. That's gonna be rock water, right? Yeah, it's gonna be rock water. So I can use a Thunderbolt on you. No, but you got statusized. You know what, Valko? Because you got status, you got paralyzed, so it's fine. Earthquake. Yeah, apparently jackets are meant to be just heavy while you wear them. What's it gonna look like? What are we gonna get? I don't like, well, I don't hate it. Ooh, there we go. That's what I was hoping for. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. But that one looks kind of dopey. I just think the snout's too long is the problem. That's the issue I have with it. The snout was too bloody long. So yeah, we going with you. Yeah, I'm confusion. No, I'm still trying to process the ordeal that is the wind destructible shirt or jacket. Sludge bomb. Who can learn that? Because I would like to teach it to them. Sludge bomb is pretty good. It's only super effective against 2 types, but it's still not bad. It hits hard. I figured, honestly, Rogue was the only one I kind of figured you could learn it. Give me a sec, I gotta reposition myself. You know, I didn't notice that the music was gonna be completely off. Oh, that's right. I'm on the freaking bike, so you know the uh, the orchestra sort of just goes on break and forgets that it's a game. And it's like, yeah, we don't need music while you're on a bike. It's the most awkward thing in the game. There's just no bike theme where it just cancels everything. Wait, when you evolved, did you revive yourself? Hold up, I'm confused. I mean, I'm happy about it, but I'm also confused. Guess it's a good thing. I'll take it. Reviving apparently increases your health a bit more. No. Evolving increases your health a bit more, which therefore gave him more health points. Oh my gosh. Okay. I have to fix this or it will be a problem. One of my buttons is broken. And I have to fix it really quick. And the only way I can fix it is with a piece of tape, redneck style. And if I didn't fix it, it would literally stab my finger every time. But we're almost done. It's almost fixed already. I'm gonna have to fix it better later. But, you know, nothing much I can do about it right now. Oh, hello, Sydney. How's it going, bud? Happy to see you here. There we go. That's better. Just doing a bit of Pokemon Fusion. That's great. I'm happy to hear that. Crap, I forget. Every time I forget, it just forgets to do music. So, Sydney, out of curiosity, do you have any experience with Pokemon of any kind? Just wondering. If not, it's fine. I'm just curious. What the heck? My first one was Moon. Oh, nice. That's a. You know what? That was actually my second one. Although it wasn't explicitly Moon, it was Sun. But still, that generation was my second generation. So that's fun to hear. Then I'll also ask, off the top of your head, what is either from that generation or any other generation? Do you have a favorite Pokemon? Crap, I threw the wrong Pokemon out there. I'm sure it'll be fine. Combi. Oh, great. Wicked Tommy. Oh, thank you, Tommy. I appreciate the hydrate. Sylveon. Now, I like Sylveon, too. I do like Sylveon as well. It's with 3. Okay, yeah. That's fair. Yeah. I'm a basic Snorlax guy myself. I just want to give him a hug. But yeah, no, Sylveon, Wooloo, and Combi, I understand. Yeah. Then in that case, I'll also ask, what the heck is that? That's a Charizard and an Ekans. Okay, good to see it. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, you came in a very crazy game. I swear I just threw myself off. This is a game that likes to fuse things. That's a wild Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah. So, Sydney, in this game, which I'd recommend, it's called Pokemon Infinite Fusion. And it does fuse Pokemon together. It's really cool. It's really, really cool. It's a lot of fan designs and stuff like that. It's purely a fan game boosted up by the fans. And there's a lot of crazy sprites and Pokemon fused designs. I didn't need to do that. Like, yeah, no, it's pretty great. I like to show this off pretty much every stream whenever someone hears about Infinite Fusion for the first time. I like to show off the ones I currently have, just so they can see, like, you know, a few of them. I'm trying to see. Unfortunately, I do not have any of your top 3 as a wild Pokemon because, well, not all of them are available in the game yet. But this is more, well, no, going like around here. I know I'm going to go through fairly quickly, but like some of them are pretty adorable. Not going to deny that. Because I do like the design of a lot of them. Some people may like that one the most, maybe think it's pretty adorable. And then you also got this one, which is funny. And then I feel like I just need to make this a segment per episode, you know. Just show off the PC for the day and stuff like that. Yeah, some of them are cute. Like, a lot of people love this one. A lot of people really love this one. Which, you know what? I can't deny. I like it too. But then there are some kind of... Yeah, no, I figured you'd be a fan of that one. It's a good one. It's a good one. There's some cursed ones like this, you know. Whereas, like... It's like, they'll have like a nice looking sprite like this. A good clean cut sprite. You know, it looked really nice. Actually, that one works pretty well. Never mind, this is a bad example. This is a bad example. What's an example I can use for a cursed one? Yeah, he's emo, exactly. Okay, I did forget about this one. I do kind of like that one. That one's funny. But where can I find a cursed one at? That one actually works too. I can't find a cursed one yet. I want to, actually, maybe this one will be cursed. I didn't mean to go to that one. Why did I go to that one? I'm going to go to this one. Love emo. Yeah. At first, that one's not too awful either. I'm not going to lie, at first, Vites, I totally read that by accident as Love Elmo. I just have to apologize, but it's also funny. So I don't care that much. Or, it's not that big a deal, I should say. I mean that too. Yeah. Here you go, Sydney. Here's another one. Elmo is like a poet. You know, okay, speaking of that, Sydney, I don't know if they have it for sure. I love Elmo. Yeah. The ball. You know what? You know what? I'll show a few more. I'll show a few more off, actually. Actually, I can show my own. Yeah, no, that's a bad one. Yeah, no, that's much worse than I thought it was gonna be. The one I chose is significantly better. Okay, yeah. No, there's a cursed one for you. There you go. He is basically blind. I didn't mean to select that one. Yeah, no, we're keeping that one. Because that one just looks fluffy. This one might be pretty cursed too, I think. Yeah, no, that one's pretty scary. Although this one makes me think of a Goomba from Mario. That's what this one makes me think of. I think just the Goombas with that one. Let's see. This would be the last one I look at for now. Yeah, no, there you go. There's another one. I love how you have options. Well, okay, I will. Not all of them have options though. Like, cause some of I'm playing a special version of it. Which, by the way, if you ever want to play this game yourself, Sydney, it's for free online. You just gotta find it. Just put through Google and search Pokemon Infinite Fusion. But it's for free, and some you can only play. So okay. So I'm gonna show you something. If I go into the wild, you know, it's a guaranteed fused Pokemon. That can only happen if you beat the game once. You have to beat the game. Other than that, it's gonna. So if you play through the vanilla version, basically, that'll guarantee. You have to play through vanilla once, and then you can like modify it yourself, like how frequently you run into fused Pokemon, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. But it is totally free if you ever want to test it out. It's a lot of fun. Okay. A Lapchew and a King-chan. I may. That's fair. And if not, it's totally fine. But I like spreading the word about this fan game because a lot of people never heard of it. What? Oh, that's a Pikachu. Okay. I don't know why I couldn't figure out what that was. That is gonna be a water. No, we'll just both go after this one. No! Gotta add it to all of my sanity. Yeah, 70 unplayed Steam games. Yeah. No, I know that feeling. I know that feeling really well. That's totally relatable. I have a lot on my plate planned for that as well. Yeah. And I may heal you. I keep forgetting to buy lemonades. Okay, come on. Yeah, you were dumb. You were too confused. Was it? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, actually, Vibe Sydney, y'all weren't here at the time, so I want to tell y'all about a funny text my mother sent me. I typically don't read the text out loud because they're not really that important or entertaining. But I wanted y'all to hear about this because it's pretty funny. I'm just gonna read this word for word, pretty much. I'm watching 101 dumbest customer complaints, and wow, this one is crazy. A woman brought a winter coat up to the counter and asked the clerk, "This says it is windproof. Does that mean I can go and stand in a tornado and be fine?" The clerk, unsure if she was joking, suggested she shouldn't try that, so the lady just sighed out of annoyance and anger. So the lady got mad that the jacket may not be tornado proof. I'm sorry, madam. We do not sell tornado proof jackets here. Lady wants as my oh no. Uh-oh. Lady wants as my co-worker if she could just look harder, then she said the item was out of stock. What a shocker. I know. But I'll read it again. A lady wants as my coworker, oh no, as my coworker, to just look harder. When she said the item was out of stock. Oh gosh, yeah, no, I know that feeling. I don't know it personally, but I've definitely seen it. No, you're fine. No, I got it. I got it on the reread. You're good. You're perfectly fine. Meow you? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go for you, and then we're going to rock slide you. Yeah, no, that's I typoed low, and I like how technically the typoed one explaining the typo also did have a typo in it as well. But you're fine. You're perfectly fine. Because I know like when you press enter, your finger just slips onto the next thing. I can't. No, you're fine. You're fine. Believe me, you don't want to see some of the text I've typed improperly before. They've been bad. They've been real bad. That does remind me. A friend of mine who worked at Disney World a while back for like a I want to say it was for like a student scholarship for Disney. And she told me this was a question she was at, because well, what they do is they make you like work on the field. So she was working as like a like probably as a counter girl or something. And one customer came up and asked her, "Do you know what time the 5:30 show starts?" Yeah, no, yeah. Dog indeed. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't possibly tell you. Sydney, can you tell me what time the 5:30 show starts? Because I don't know. I mean, I have a guess. Yeah, it's a small guess. Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah. It's a little difficult to answer though. You got to be a little careful. It may be 4:30, it may be 6:30. I'm not sure. It's somewhere around that time. I don't understand it sometimes. People don't. I when they. I don't know how to. I don't know if I could work in a retail or work in stuff like that, like at a Disney World, and be asked questions like that and give a real answer with a straight face. I would laugh in their faces, and it'd be bad, but I totally would. Aw, oh no, I got rid of rivalry. I don't care then. Yeah, I'm out now. I'm never going back. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that completely. I can't imagine the customers you maybe had to deal with stuff like that, because I've seen it rough. Like, it's real rough. A Belloom. Yeah, we'll switch to Balco. There was one time, I think, my mom talked about where she was working. She's a hairstylist, so she was working at a salon in like a regular in a regular mall, and she was like pregnant with one of my brothers, and one of her customers just straight up called her fat. So that was something. Holy crap, there's a custom sprite for this? I didn't think there would be. God, Nat, I'm missing the story. Oh no! I'll tell you, I'll tell it again. You're fine. That one looks so dopey, but I kind of love it. He's got buck teeth. It looks funny to me. Oh, don't worry. I don't mind repeating the story, though. I'll do it. Although that one's not bad. I don't know which one to go for. I don't know. It looks so derpy. Why does the music have to stop, though? I hate that the music is stopped. Why was I sent a message also? What is that about? What the heck is this about? I had 3 messages up here. I don't need those. Oh, I see. Okay, it's not an important message. It's fine. Everything's good. Well, we got a minute to the story until I tell the story again. Also, oh, welcome back, Sydney. I'm trying to pick which one of these sprites to. I'll go in. I'll go back into the story in just a sec. I'm trying to pick which one of these to have. The coked out eyes or the calm eyes. I'm stuck. I don't know which one. These one kind of match the color scheme, but this one looks like it's derpy. Had another one too. Though a lady got mad at me. Wait. on her bit when I was a predator. Oh gosh. Oh no. Ooh. Dragon breath. Yeah, I'll take that. No, I won't. Yeah, no. Oh man, I'm sorry you had to work at Panera. That I know can be rough. I bet you get a lot of the Karens there. A lot of Karens. I feel like the Karens spend more time at like a Panera and a Starbucks. That's their main habitat. She said mayo doesn't go on a pizza, and I'm like, okay, let's not be liars. Yeah, Panera was the worst. I believe it. I believe it completely. Yeah, the story I had was that my mom used to work at like a mall, but she's a hairstylist, so she was working in a salon specifically. And this one customer, while she was pregnant with, I think, when she was pregnant with one of my brothers, this one customer just came up and straight up called her fat. So that was nice of her. Even though she was, pregnant, but oh crap! I didn't expect that to happen. Yeah, I know. Bruh, indeed. Like, why are you gonna go on and say that? I don't know how. You can just say that and not feel like a jerk after saying it. A blassie? Oh. The audacity is what I know. Like, customer, like, I don't know where the mentality of the customer is always right came from. Because sometimes I feel like they should be able to clap back at them, if they say something like that. But, I don't know. Some part of me just doesn't believe in the customer's always right all the time. Iron Tail? No. Trying to see if I remember any other like crazy work stories I heard from like any friends or anything like that. Because I'm gonna be honest, this is bad. This is really bad. But I only think it's funny when they're away from the job. But I kind of enjoy hearing bad work experience stories. Like they're kind of fun to hear. Of course, obviously in the moment they're not very fun. But I did like in the future. The hardest was always. I knew they were trying to tag, switch, or some way trying to steal. And I had to not call them straight out and work a mind game with, oh, I am so sorry you had to do that. Oh, man. Oh, those freaking dudes stealing. Oh, gosh. Oh my gosh. That's not wild, but I want it. By the way, Jacob, you were still there. We did run into another legendary, but it's not wild. But dang, I can't imagine having to, like, not get onto someone, but get onto someone for stealing. That's insane. That's real bad. That sounds like a pure nightmare. It's like, well, I know you're doing something illegal, but if I call you out, I'm somehow going to get in trouble for it. How does that make sense? I'm gonna get in trouble for calling you out on stealing. But yeah, unfortunately, I do like to hear bad work stories. Only if well, only if it's like something no one gets hurt or stuff like that. But like when it's something like funny, stupid, like I'll be honest, like the whole Mayo and BLT one is kind of funny. I'm not even gonna lie. I'll be straight up about that. I don't have strength. We're gonna switch that. Or bad returns, like tag says a whole different expensive brand, and then they just say that's how I bought it. I know that's how it is. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know that's not how you brought it. Yep. I think my grandma had to deal with a lot of stuff like that because she used to work in at a JC Penney. For those who don't know, and it's an American clothing store essentially. And yeah, she's had to deal with a lot of trash like that too, I bet. It's just... those workers out there, they're dealing with a lot. They're dealing with so much. And it just gets crazier and crazier each visit. Each day of work, I bet. Take that, Shrub Toys. You smell bad. I don't even want to imagine what the steam smells like out of your cannons. I kind of like hiccuped in the middle of that word when I said cannons. So if when I said it, it sounded weird, that's why. Yeah, no, I give y'all all the credit in the world when y'all have to deal with those crappy customers. Hello, Buster fan. I was just hearing a bunch of crappy work stories. Stuff like that. Also, stuff like that. Thunderbolt. Q-Bat? You're gonna be a ground type. I don't want to deal with you. Ice type move. Yeah, I was just hearing a bunch. We were telling just a few annoying stories people had at work, or just dumb experiences and stuff like that. Nido-free. Well, we're switching again. You know, I really want to evolve Frosty Slake. I really do. But I also need to level up Mind Shock. Yeah, it hasn't been too eventful. Just a bunch of stories have been shared. Vibes out of curiosity. Because I just want to ask since the subject is kind of going around. Have you ever worked anywhere and had a crappy experience? Working retail would give you the craziest story. Oh, I know it does. I honestly love hearing them. I love hearing them so much. I don't want to experience them, but I love hearing them. If you don't mind sharing it, I don't mind. Well, if you don't mind sharing it, I'll totally read it aloud because it's just gonna be fun to tell. But if you're not, it's perfectly fine. If you think it's like too long of a story or too detailed, you're perfectly fine. But they are fun to listen to. I'll be the narrator for the story if you need me to. Retail does teach you to tolerate people. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, it does. The closest I ever had to work for that was crazy was basically as like a teacher assistant back in college. Which is sitting a squirt night. And I did have to talk to some of the younger students. And some of them were a little crazy, but nothing unfortunately funny. They were just basic stuff. The thing is, I have more stories about me making the customer upset than other way around. Not on purpose. Not on purpose, uh-huh. Yep, I bet. No, I believe it, yeah. No, that's fair. Thing is, I understand that. There was someone who tried to return a dark green towel, but purchased it from an... Oh. Purchased it from an outside outlet store. Oh. Nah, I spilled burning hot soup on a customer. Okay, yeah, Vibes, I can't defend that one. Vibes, I can't defend that one at all, I'm gonna tell you. I'm sorry. To be fair, I could see myself doing the same thing, so I have no defense. I feel so... No, I understand. No, I understand that completely. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do Earthquake. No, I understand feeling bad for that, for sure. I did just remember one, actually, I had. Although, it was more done to me. It was at a restaurant we have in America called Cracker Barrel. Oh, you did it again, Vibes? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That is not good. Oh, that's horrible. The one I had, I didn't do it. It was done to me. It was as a customer with family at a restaurant we have called Cracker Barrel. It's basically just a southern typical restaurant. Oh, I bet it was horrible. I bet it was. Dude got burnt, and unfortunately, you probably got in trouble for it. Which I mean, that is kind of fair to get in trouble for something like that. I'm sorry that happened, Vibes, but I'm happy you were able to tell the story, which also makes it kind of funny. It's only funny when it's in the past, though, of course. In the moment of it, it was at a hotel I worked at, so she went to her room to change clothes, and then I tripped up as I went past her table when she was changed, and I oh, you spilt soup on her. Oh, no. Oh, no. Need a rough. Okay. Okay, I'll read Buster fans as well. However, didn't have a receipt and did not understand we could not return it. To top it, okay, I'm gonna read part 1 and read part 2 with it. There was someone who tried to return a dark green towel but purchased it from an outlet store. However, didn't have a receipt and did not understand we could not return it. To top it off, Mimikyu. To top it off, the towel has been washed, and then green dye from the towel was leaking onto the wet towel. It was out 30 minutes before the customer left, and the manager had to get involved. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's insane. Yeah, no, that sounds dreadful. Fintech? But yeah, the one that happened at that I experienced was at Cracker Barrel, and they sell very southern foods. It's basically like just a nice, relaxing place where it's like an old country store, but if like you were back in I'd say back in the old Western days. It's got like a nice old feel about it and stuff like that. And one time, we ordered our food, and we're sitting at the table, and the waiter comes and delivers the food. Now, typically, it's on that one big tray. That one big circular tray they have. With this, it was so he had it in his hand with all our food on it and slid it onto the table. But he didn't have it fully on the table. It was halfway on the table. So, the weight that was on the table, the weight was being held down on the table was the weight of the food, of course, naturally. So half the tray is hanging off the table. The other half is on the table. So he starts taking the food off the tray. The problem is, remember when I mentioned half the food was holding the weight onto the table? He starts, you know what? I'm going to take the food off the side that's weighting it down and hand it to them, hand it to the customers. But because of that, it made it unbalanced. And with that, the half that was hanging off the table just fell onto the floor. And that's what happened. And the worst part is, for me to feel sad, it was my food. My food was the only one that fell on the table, on the floor. It was a sad day. Of course, the waiter also felt bad too. But yeah, that's what happened. I hope we didn't go to ad in the middle of that. We did not. Good. That'd been awkward. But that's what happened. Torgrigus. What Pokemon is that fused with? I know it's a Carfagigas, but I don't know what it's fused with. I'm confused. I also I need to have Frosty Slake out here, I guess. But I don't know what happened at the end of that, by the way. I don't remember if the dude ever gave us like free food or something. I don't know if they made us pay for it or what, but yeah. Luckily none of the food fell onto anyone, but that's what happened. Oh crap. Come on. I still don't know what that is. I'm really confused. I didn't know what Pokemon that was. Uh-oh. Miss Alette. No, we're going to leave you out there just so you can get experience. That was a terrible and a random accident. Yeah, I know. Nothing could really help it, but that's what happened. Aha, you tried Psywave, it no work. But I also forget, I know have Dark type move. You know what? I need to go to the move relearner for you, bud. You know what? I need to go to the move relearner for both of them. What am I doing? Let's go to the move relearner. I should have done that so long ago. I feel embarrassed. I could have probably had an earthquake a long, long time ago. Dagnabbit. I'm embarrassed. I know it's a small thing, but move relearner is so cheap in the game, and I forget. I shouldn't forget that it exists. There. Let's go here. I feel dumb. I should have gone here so long ago. So long ago. Okay, I didn't miss out on anything. Never mind. I don't feel that upset. Yeah, no, I'm not that upset. Never mind. Double checking. Yeah, no, we're fine. Although I do want to check for the other one. Let's check Rogue. I want to check Rogue. Maybe I did check Rogue, and I just forgot. No, I did not, because I would have gotten a Dark type move. Yeah, no, I would have gotten Crunch, for sure. Crunch is good. Probably, it's between Thunder Punch and Ice Punch. Probably Thunder Punch, yeah. I got an Electric type now. It's not that big a deal. Yeah, and I always appreciate those type of stories, because, well, you're able to overcome stories like that. And now that poor waiter's going to have a story he can tell other customers he may have if he didn't get fired that day. I don't know if he got fired. I never saw him again work there. So maybe he did get fired. But it's not like the food got onto anyone. It just got onto the floor and not in our mouths. Now let's go do more battles. And move on through. I'll try your side quest. I'll just talk to you because I know what your side quest is, but I can't do it yet. I don't have strength. So we're not going to worry about that then. What you got? 3 Pecha Berries. What's it going to be? A Vile turn. Okay, so that's Grass Dark type. Alright. One of the types you should not fight, and it might have Needle Arm, so we're switching out. Do I have a Bug type move? I do not. Why did I switch to you? Oh no, that's fine. No, that's perfectly fine. That's okay. That's not a problem. Yeah, no, that's okay. Flamethrower. Fire Dragon type's gonna be fun. He's not gonna have Levitate, unfortunately. But it's still pretty good. Lava Plume? No, we got Flamethrower, the best fire type move in the game. But it is the best in the game. Frosty Slake. Sable Terra. That looks so pretty. I like a lot of Torterra fusions. They look really good. Ice Punch, I guess? Yeah, Ice Punch is guaranteed to be super effective against both of its types for Torterra. So that's fine. Ow. Knock off? Why would you do that? I need to give you the lucky egg now I think about it. One more level and you evolve! Standrill. Who's Standrill? Oh, Stantler. Aw, you jerk. And Intimidate. You're a normal poison type, so... Ivar. Well, maybe not Ivar. You know what? No, Ivar's fine. Ivar's perfectly okay. Confusion. There you go. Maybe I should go get you Psybeam, because I think you could probably learn it now. If I go and relearn it. Goodbye. You only have, I think, 6 more levels to evolve. Your evolutions are fairly quick together. Crap. I'm going to always forget that. I always will. It's so weird. I don't know why they... Is Ivar an Espeon? That is correct. Ivar is an Espeon fused with another Pokemon called a Lairon. But yeah, it is basically an Espeon. Which, I mean, I do have 2 Espeons, I guess. There's this one. And then this one. I might just end up having a team of mixture Espeons, because I've run into Espeon a lot now that I think about it. It's like I want to say the 5th time I run into an Espeon fusion. Well, let's go. Frosty Slake, you're going to evolve soon. I'm looking forward to it. What the heck? I was sent another message on Discord. Why? Okay, there. Doesn't matter. Whoa! An Abgul? Is that what is that? Is that a Smeargle? I mean, it's something that's going to die, but I'm just curious what it is. Doesn't matter. Now. I never gave you the lucky egg. An odd sprout. Okay, I like that one. I didn't mean to do Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam was a misclick. It's going to use it. I thought it was going to use Vine Whip. It did not. Goodbye. I do wish I had an Amulet coin. I think I do, actually. Feetar. Okay, it's a Feebas and a Pupitar. That's good. Oh, it didn't like the berries, so it got confused. Don't kill me. Thank you. It is Feebas. It's going to have less attack. That makes sense. Goodbye. Mud Jr. Oh, it's a Mudkip and a Mime Jr. I can't... Well, I can... No, I can't. I can't fight you. We are going to switch to... Ivar or Rogue? Rogue. Or Ivar, sorry. I can't say. I can't talk. It's fine. It's okay. I'm doing okay. So, are all the merged names fused Pokemon? Yes, they are. They absolutely are. The only ones that aren't are, of course, the ones that I nicknamed. But yeah, no, they're all fused. Like, if you got like he's evolving. If you got like a Squirtle and a Charmander, it'd be called a Squirtmander. Stuff like that. What's it gonna look like? I love slacking. Okay. That is kind of disappointing because of the head. Not gonna lie. But he does have some swagger, but I'm not gonna give it to him. Submission? No, that's a dumb move. Submission sucks. It makes no sense. As a wrestling fan, it makes no sense. For some reason, when you get the move submission, it hurts the user and the person you use it on. So I don't understand. I don't like that. Trub Mantis. Okay. So that's Poison Grass. Man. He looks like he belongs in One Piece. That's what he looks like. He looks like an offspring of Big Mom. A Beezy. Oh, crap. That is just normal fighting. Or normal psychic, sorry. We're hitting like a truck, though, so that's what I was hoping for. Like, we're hitting like a true beast. A Chartle. Bubble Beam. Although we're not special attackers, we can still hit with special attacks pretty hard. Slacking is a monster. Like, it's a real beast and a half. Like, the moves that thing can learn is scary. It can learn stuff like Ice Beam, I think Thunderbolt, Flamethrower. And then you combine it with the physical moves that Poliwrath can learn. That's even scarier. That's good. I thought I picked that out of a berry bush for a second there. But I was mistaken. I don't have that anymore. I don't have strength currently. I shouldn't say I don't have it anymore. Alright, let's switch around the team again so I can have lower level to high level because I'm OCD like that. I can't help it. It also adds a bit of fun to it. So that way you're guaranteed to use every Pokemon in battle. And no one is going to be useless, except for the one who levels up too quickly. Which is sometimes what happens to me. And if I ever got the experience all, which is not possible because I'd have to fuse Pokemon together to get the experience all. A Cliffy? That's just pure electricity, huh? Darn it, why don't I have a ground type move on you? Valko, let's go. You'll do perfect. You're not ground, but you'll still do well. And Valko's gonna be scary when he evolves. Like, he's gonna be a real beast. I'm all here for it. He's gonna be a good special and physical attacker. And have the defense to boot. A Mudma. Dag nabbit, that's water flying. We're gonna switch to Mind Shock. Aha! Useless protect did not save you, Mudma. Little. I think that's a Litten and something. No, that's a Litwick and a Squirtle. It's dead, but that's what it is. I'm not really admiring some of the sprites because, well, if it depends on the Pokemon they're fused with, you know, that'll decide if I admire it. And if it's just fused with a Squirtle, I'm not going to admire it. So, yeah, that's just going to happen, unfortunately. And at this point, I also just kind of hate on Squirtle purely because I know other people don't like it, and I just find it funny. Well, no, not that they don't like it. It's more just the fact of I'm so unnecessarily aggressive about it, because actually, Squirtle's fine. I don't like him that much from Generation 1. But I just like to make fun of it. I like to over-exaggerate it. I won't hate on anyone who likes Squirtle. But I'm just going to straight up be brutal about my opinion with it. What the freak? Is that a Scraggy and an Oddish? I guess? I don't know what move to use. Ice Punch, I guess? I can only assume that's what it is. I mean, yeah, I think it's got a Scraggy and an Oddish, and now it's a Deadish. A Chin turn. That's a Chinchou and a Cacturn, so that's Water Dark. Rogue will do fine. Gonna do a Brick Break and be done. Okay, that does look cool, though. That looks really cool. I like that a lot. Some of these fusions are just really, really cool. I just can't deny that. Thank you for the level up. Scary Face? No. That's useless. Dit Fairy? You know what? I don't care. You're switching out. That's Fairy, your biggest weakness. Get out of here, please. Ivar, get out there. It could just do something as simple as Fairy Wind and you might die. Icy Wind. Okay, that wouldn't have been that bad. Still fine. Still a good choice on my side. I love how Ivar has some good speed along with that defense. It's a good combination. Okay, battled you. Okay, I haven't battled that guy yet. Go here. Oh, that's right. Just up north here is a really good dude to grind for experience with because he's got like so many evolved Pokemon. Even no matter which version you're playing, if you're doing just regular vanilla infinite fusion or infinite or the fully fusioned, it's really good. He's so helpful because he typically has 3-stage evolution Pokemon as well. What the heck? Ice Punch. Ow. Haha. Since it was just crunch, you can't make me flinch. Learn Taunt? No. I know exactly who I'm gonna give Lucky Egg to. Because I just remembered I don't have it on anyone. I want to have it to. Item. No. Item. Take. What do you have? Amulet Coin? We're gonna take that away from you then. And then we're going to give you the Lucky Egg. No. We're going to give you the Lucky Egg. There we go. And then we're going to put this on one of you two. Who should I put it on? Probably you. Give it to you because you deal so much damage. Everyone's fine. We can go heal though. So we get the free heals. We're just going to use them right there. I'm not going to check that sandcastle also, by the way. I don't need to. A Wyakate. That's a why not and Eradicate. Okay. Use a Dragon Dance then. Safeguard. Alright, we're going to do Dragon Dance again, because I don't want to risk the chance of counterattack happening. I'm not going to deal with that. I hate Why Not for that very reason. The Why Not evolution in general. No one likes it for that reason. I didn't mean to do Ice Punch, but I did it. I meant to do Brick Break. Well, we're doing Dragon Dance again. Aha! Now we'll do Brick Break. It didn't work on me, bruv. Totochu. Or Totochow. I guess Valco. That might be a decent choice, actually. Because I think it's going to be water electric, which the water is concerning, but the electric not so much. I just hate that my main ground type doesn't have a ground type move. Why? A Litvor. Var. That's going to be a Litwick and a Gardevoir. So that's going to be Ghost Fairy. We're going with Ivar. Dang, I do know Pokemon too well. What the freak? I need to calm down. I really need to calm down. I mean, that is kind of why if I was in the Pokemon world, my choice would be a Pokemon professor and not a trainer. Because I don't know battles all that well. I just know the Pokemon themselves really well. A Hormander. That sounded a lot meaner than I wanted it to. Rock Slide. Although it's not spelled with the WH, so it's not that offensive, I guess. A Dragomi. What is this gonna be? Aw. Goodbye. It was a Dragonair and a Goomy, but it's nothing now. A Metdu, a Metapod, and a Budew. That's a Beldum, I'm sorry. No, a Metang. So that's going to be Steel Poison. Dagnabbit. Why you gotta be that way? It's fine. What's this next video? Can I pick you anything here? No? Okay. I'll play with you. I'll play with you as well. I will destroy you in battle. Another Metdu? What the heck? I'm guessing in a vanilla, they share the same Pokemon. That's all I can assume. Take that, Metdu. Done met yo do. Eevee, just an Eevee? Just an Eevee. Wow, so if you fuse an Eevee with an Eevee, the custom sprite is a combination of all the Eeveelutions. That's pretty cool. I like that. It's not gonna matter, but it just looks cool. I'm happy I got to see that. I never would have seen it by looking it up myself, because. So for those who don't know, if you fuse so the whole point of fusing Pokemon is to basically allow the stats themselves to combine. Like if one Pokemon is bad with attack, you can fuse it with a Pokemon that's good with attack. However, if you fuse the same Pokemon with itself, it basically does not get a boost from it at all. It just looks nice. An Axew. I don't need you. Okie dokie, that takes them out. And then a Megapod. Is that a Meganium? It is. It's not anymore. But it used to be. I need to switch you out. No, stop it. Switch to Ivar. I mean, you're not fully evolved either, so I guess I technically could give you the Lucky Egg as well. But I'd rather see the evolved form of the other one more. A Sandatick. Sandile and a Togetic. Alright, so that's going to be Dark Flying. Switching that around. Or ground flying. Sorry. Frosty Slake, yeah, with Ice Punch. I'm just not. I need to see what the other one looks like. I need to see what the other sprite looks like, just out of curiosity, because I don't like this one that much. I really don't. It's a good Pokemon, don't get me wrong. Like, I remember, oddly enough, Vibes helped me nickname that one long ago. I don't forget, but, yeah, let's see what the other sprite looks like. You know, I like the colors. I really do. Those colors look good together, but okay, it would be different purely if that fist was not backwards. If that right fist was not backwards when it's laying against his face, it'd look good. But unfortunately, it looks bad. I mean, funny kind of bad. I won't break it. I have no reason to look at the castles anymore. Just because. Wait, you know, let's see some wild Pokemon here. I've kind of gone through most of this route without running into anything wild. I've only run into one wild Pokemon along the way here. Just an Abra? Well, that's an Abra fused with an Abra. It sucks. I'm going to do 3 Pokemon. 2 more. A Voltillery. That's a Voltorb and Octillery. No. If it was an Octillery and maybe a Fire type, sure. But no. It's just a Pack Off. Okay. A Paris and a Slack Off. Nothing much there. What are we doing next? Okay, yeah, it's just that. Okay, I don't care then. Let's go. A fishing fool versus a Pokemon kid. You're exactly right. Thou art a fool. Bullsey. Buzzley. That's a bond. Okay, that just looks normal. Honestly, that looks normal. That's rock grass, so. Headbutt, that rock head works the best. Yeah, Ivar's close to evolving as well, again. Yeah. No, I was thinking of going back to get Psybeam. I forgot to, so it doesn't matter. Vibromoth, that is going to be a ground poison type, I believe. Mind Shock? No. Ground poison. Frosty Slake might do well here. Yeah. Alright, how's this going to go? Yeah, my guess was correct. Or my guess was correct. So, got it. Whimsicott. That's a Ladybug and a Whimsicott, I guess. Come on, Valko. Yeah, no, my guess was right. No. Earlier I was thinking, when I get on the streaming, I'm gonna like pin a comment of my command of !quiz to show off my quiz show, and I forgot. And it's kind of pointless now since the stream's almost over, and I'm just disappointed with myself for not doing it. I wish I did it. No, I won't do it now. Oh, crap. Thanks, Vibes. Yeah. Yeah, anyone can really do it. I just forgot about it, and I'm more upset that I didn't do it. But thank you very much, Vibes. I was thinking it's kind of pointless to do it now. And it really did seem like I was hinting at it for someone to do it. And that wasn't my intention at all, but I still appreciate it though very much. It's not even a mod command, it's just a command I kind of put up there. Oh no, I didn't know you had this. Oh, I never really talked about it much because, well, I just forget about it. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I typically, because after every quiz, I do change it out, you know, to say a different announcement. Never phone this. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. And but I appreciate that as well. Yeah. Well, now I know. Yep, there you go. Now you know. I guess I should have. I guess technically passed it on. Because I think it's only that and a talk score. I think it's only that and the exclamation mark quiz and lurk are the only ones that I have. Why didn't I do Thunderbolt? What's my problem? I knew it wasn't gonna be ground type. But yeah, no, I should have passed that on. But it's fine now. A Luca whack. That's fighting ground. That really did just seem like I was hinting at it. Oh, it'd be nice if someone did it. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Who have you got for the quiz so far? So far, I have a buddy of mine named Mello. I have another dude who's a friend of LaCole's named Jason. I'm not sure with this. Nah, it didn't seem that way. I just think it's never pointless, so I wanted to think. I appreciate that very much, Vice. I really do. A mime orb that is psychic, electric. That's two, Jason, Mello, and then there's, what's their name? They're actually new to the server. I'm hoping she's able to make it. I know you've seen them before. What's her name? I'm in streamer mode, so I can't see it. Can I see it if I go there? But she's new to the server. Yeah, Days. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah. Now, that looks disturbing. No, it's fine. It's okay, Buster. It's okay. It's perfectly normal. What the heck? How did you do well with that? Oh, it's fine. Yeah, but it's Days, and then maybe a fourth one. He's not like basically at this point a floating head. No, it's fine. It's normal. Is Awesome Bear not? I believe he is. I'm not 100% sure because originally, I believe Awesome wanted to join to have fun with LaCole with that. But I think I'm hoping he can still join. He should be able to. I haven't out and out talked to him about it. I probably should visit him in one of his streams actually and mention it. That's what I should do, and I always forget. Because I know he wants to. He doesn't know Pokemon too well, but he probably want to protect his crown, as he is the current winner of the quizzes. But he's not the winner of the Pokemon quizzes. I'll say that. Or just mention him. Yeah, you're right. I've done that, but I probably will do it after stream, really. Yeah, no, you're right, yeah. What are we doing? We're switching to you. Yeah, no, you're right. That's a good point. Yeah, no, I'm going to be honest, Buster fan. That wasn't near as disturbing as when I saw a Pokemon. Is this the one with the 6 Pokemon? It is. There was one Pokemon I ran into that was fused. It was like a Nidorino, and a Doduo. And it was a Nidorino body, but the eyes had the Doduo necks and head sticking out of the eyes. So that was pretty disturbing. Streamer live. Hey, you're right. Yeah, and also, I guess technically, his name is just Paper. Sorry, I just wanted to point that out. His name is just straight up Paper. Yeah, streamer life and hosting life. Gosh. If y'all knew some of the things, it's not that bad that go on behind the scenes, but yeah. What do you mean Paper? So, it was the Pokemon that I was facing was a Pokemon named Paris and a Pokemon named Wooper. And it takes the first half of the first Pokemon's name and the second half of the second Pokemon's name. And with that, his name was P-A-P-E-R. So it was just Paper was his name. A Hoplet. Goodbye. But yeah, if y'all knew what goes on behind the scenes, it's pretty crazy. No drama or anything, but it's just crazy. Like, before I started advertising, like, on Twitch and, Twitch and the Discord, I advertised it through a trug pea. That's poison bug. That's fine. I would have to, I was posting, like, videos on TikTok advertising the quizzes. And shockingly, it was successful for the first quiz. And then after that, it just fell all downhill. But then eventually, I switched to Twitch like a whole year later. And it changed so much more for the better. I've met such amazing people with the quizzes and other people through that. It's crazy. Granted, I didn't meet Vipes through the quiz, but... Actually, I'll tell the order as to how I met people. Just because, well, if anyone ever watches this on YouTube. So it started off when I met Lacole. Lacole was one of the first ones. I met her through another streamer that we are a part of. Another streamer Discord we're a part of. Her name is Swift Opal Fox, who is currently live now, by the way. I'd recommend her. I followed her, and then Lacole followed her, and then Lacole also had her own Discord server. And I knew she was a One Piece fan, so I just posted the One Piece quiz there. It was like, maybe I'll find some One Piece fans there. And Lacole found interest in it, and then her friend Jason found interest in it. And that was really awesome. And then with that, I even met, I actually met Awesome through her Discord channel. And then and then a buddy of mine from college, his name is Hobbs. He's a big fan of One Piece, so I invited him to it as well. So that was my first 4 competitors. And then after that, we had I met a dude named AJ Dubkins through Awesome O'Bear, which led to that. And then AJ introduced me to a dude named Skids, and then through Skids, I met everyone else on the guild Discord. That's the order of how things happened. The rise of the quiz and the rise of friend making, I guess. That's the whole backstory on how I've gained people for the quizzes, how I've met everyone and made better friends. Made really good friends. There you go. Good, I did not tell that whole story during ad break because that'd been awkward. I wouldn't want to tell it again. I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't. That's a grass fairy type, okay. So poison would be great, and I don't have that. But yeah, it's like, when that first year of doing the quizzes, I was successful with only 2 of them. I couldn't get anybody, hardly. I was lucky. Whew. I guess tonight's just been a big old day of storytelling, it seems. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot I can talk about Pokemon except for the other Pokemon. Did the ads carry over onto regular posting of the stream? To my knowledge, no. But I can also confirm they don't when I put them on YouTube as well. Because you gotta be like, partnered on YouTube or whatever it's called. I didn't mean to rebattle you. Dang it. I hope the whole story got out there. If it didn't, that'd be really awkward. How many more minutes into the next ad break? Okay, good. The whole story did carry out. Thank goodness. As far as I know, wait, no. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the ads, well, the ads probably carry out on Twitch, but they definitely don't do it on YouTube for sure. I can guarantee that. Bon Nemerang. But yeah, I've had a crazy streaming and YouTube career, to say the least. With all the people I've met and all that. Ice Punch! And I've enjoyed... Although it was very rough in the first time of streaming, because Well, it was just an empty, hollow void I was talking to. But since meeting the guild and Lacole's crew and all that, I've met some great people out there. And it's no longer been an empty void. So it's been real nice. Having others to talk to, even if they may just be lurking. Oh, I never battled you? How'd I never battle you? Addiction. That's a... Oh, I remember. I lost to you. You die here and now. I remember you. Ivonair. That is... I want to use ice. Yeah. Gonna freeze you. That is kind of gross. I like its tail though. Its tail is cool. Have I battled everyone on this route now? I have. Okay, so that is everyone on this route. In that case, I think next time we're going to be tackling whatever the poison type gym has been replaced with, because I think I'm going to be calling it here. But I'm going to travel back first before I officially call an end to it. And I'm not going to do the outro yet either. I'm not going to do my outro because, well, I want to raid somebody for the good fun bit of it. So I do enjoy these Pokemon streams. Unfortunately, it's a bit hard to converse about it because not a lot of action happens on screen. All you can really do is just comment on the sprites and say, oh, that looks nice, and that's really it. Unfortunately, that's how it is for me too. What? You know what? So what we'll do is we'll find out. Do I need to heal first? Okay, we'll find out what type he's gonna have. Fuchsia Gym is riddled with invisible walls. Koga might appear close, but he's blocked off. You have to find gaps in the walls to reach him and his grass-type Pokemon. Take this. Well, I know who I'm using. Valko, get up here, bud. Well, we just hit ad break, so I'm going to wait a second. No one has evolved yet, but I do want to look at moves people could relearn if need be. See if anything interesting happens. Frosty Slake, yeah, you just fully evolved. I haven't checked yours. Water Sport, Water Gun, Hammer Arm, Punishment, Fling, Scratch, Slack Off, Amnesia, Counter, Submission, Circle Throw, Dynamic Punch. You know, if you had 100, if you were Machoke or Machamp, oh yeah, but no. Let's see. I've looked at you. I've looked at you. I've looked at you. I don't know if I looked at you. Confusion. Shiving. Mud Slap. Middle Claw. Middle Claw is not bad, but the one I have is better. Yeah, no, we're good. Dang, I have unintentionally picked decent moments to tell those stories. Because, man, that'd be awkward. Could you imagine me telling those, like, 3 or 4 minute stories a second time? I mean, some of them I tell pretty short, quickly. But that's that. Ad Jill is done. And we got to spend a little bit of extra time here. So we know it's going to be grass type. We know who's going to be the leader. But we're going to wait until next time. And with that, I'm going to go look for somebody to go raid, to go say hi to, or something. It's always nice to do a small greeting. Anyone playing Pokemon out there that I may want to raid? If not, it's fine. Let's see. Nuzlocke randomizer, copying Jelly's whole flow. Any smaller streamer by chance? Anyone who, because I do like, well, typically if I do a Pokemon one, I like to raid another Pokemon player. Chat, that Pokemon would be Chat, what Pokemon would be terrifying? 18 plus Pokemon Day. Unfortunately, a lot of them have been going on for a long while, the suggestions they have given me. So I guess I'm gonna go for a small. I'm gonna go for one who's not gonna be almost ending. So give me just a second. I'm gonna go find somebody. I'm tempted to do. Okay. Let's see. There is Agu. Yeah, Agu's a good one. There's Spicy. Yeah. There's Skid. You know what? You know what? I know who I'm raiding. I know exactly who I'm raiding. It's my good buddy Swift Opal Fox. She's playing a little game called My Little Puppy. And I wonder if y'all would find interest in that. Who knows? But anyways, I appreciate everyone for coming. It's always nice having the conversations that we do. It's always nice chatting. I also like the stories we shared tonight. That's pretty fun. Learning the origins of the quiz Rise Up and stuff like that as well. So I want to wish everyone a good morning, a good afternoon, and a good night. Bye.